All right, drivers, what's up, man? What's going on? It's your boy, Rookie, OTR Trucker. So, remember I was telling y'all, like, a lot of the stuff I learned out here was trial and error, man. Trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like doing your own due diligence. Do your own homework, man. People can tell you a million things, but until you know for a fact yourself, then, you know what I'm saying, always do your homework, man. Always retrace your steps. You know what I'm saying? When I was in prison, I took block masonry, block and brick masonry, so I know how to basically build houses from the ground up. I know how to build houses. I'm a block mason. And one thing they tell you is measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. You know what I'm saying? So basically with that being said, that's basically just saying, like, pay extra attention to detail, be extra careful. You know what I'm saying? So my last load, I did a relay from another driver, and she gave me the paperwork for the load, and I looked on the bills of lading, and the load was like 40,000, almost 42,000 pounds. And when trucking, you can't exceed 80,000 pounds. Your gross vehicle weight can't be over 80,000 pounds. So, just the trailer alone with its contents, it was 42,000 pounds. And the truck itself is another 30,000. So my gross vehicle weight was close to 80. It was like 78,000. And the driver that I had got the load from, she didn't give me a scale ticket. She didn't give me one of these, which means she didn't go to a scale. She didn't weigh her load. She was just guessing. So what she did, she told me, she was like, if you get a load that's over 40,000 pounds, put it in the, you see those holes right there? She was like, that's how you adjust your weight. She was like, oh, put it in the 8th, 9th, or 10th hole, and you can never go wrong. Okay, well, what I did was, as soon as I left her, I went to the nearest truck stop with a scale, weighed my load, and it was overweight. So had I listened to her, I would have been wrong. I could have got a ticket. I don't know how she was driving without getting a ticket, but so what I did was paid attention to the weight and where I had to slide my tandems. I ended up sliding them to the 4th hole from the front. So if you guys can see this, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in the 4th hole. Now this is not the same load I'm telling you about with when I did the relay. This is a brand new load. So I knew, like, okay, from that point on, I took mental note that if my load is 40,000 pounds, hers was actually 42,000. So I was like, if my load is that heavy, I know that I can be in the 4th hole and still be in compliance. So when I just got this load, the first thing I did, every time I get a load, the first thing I do is come weigh myself. So I came to the nearest truck stop and I weighed myself. But before I left the warehouse, before I left the shipper, they had made me slide my tandems all the way to the back. And most warehouses will make you do that when you let me get in my truck because it's cold. When you dropping off a load or picking up a load, they make you slide your tandems all the way back. And I don't know how true it is, but a couple other drivers told me that you can't do that. You can't drive on highways and through city streets with your tandem slid all the way back. I don't know how true that is, but I'm not taking any chances. So what I did was I went for what I knew. I went for what I knew. What I did my own homework on. I put my tandems I slid my tandems and put my pin in the 4th hole from the front, because my current load, I looked on the bills and it's 40,000 pounds, which is kind of close to what the other driver had hers at, 42,000. I said, okay. So I put them in the 4th hole. I came and weighed myself, and voila, I want you to look at this. 11,000 on my front, on my steer tires, 31,000 on my drive, and 32,000 on my trailer tandems. And my gross weight is 75,000. So I'm in compliance all the way around the board. I don't even have to weigh this thing again. I'm good. I don't have to make any adjustments. I don't have to do a reweigh or anything. And like I told you guys, make sure y'all stay on top of y'all paperwork. Create a paper trail for yourselves. This is all my previous paperwork, man. This is all my old previous trip sheets and receipts. You see that? When you got your ducks in a row, man. When you got all your ducks in a row, can't go wrong like that. You feel me? Rookie OTR Trucker, man. Y'all holla at me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Some more receipts right here that I haven't stapled down. But everything in chronological order, though. You know? Everything in chronological order. All my ducks in a row. You know? Just want y'all to be on top of y'all game. That's it, man. Rookie OTR Trucker, man. Y'all be safe out there, drivers. Y'all be safe, man.